So I run a lot of workshops within organizations, and they're great for connecting people, allowing space for questions, and for inspiring teams. But here's the thing, I'm not convinced that they're always the best method of training staff in most cases. Look, don't get me wrong, workshops have their place and I enjoy running them. They create a shared learning environment, they foster discussion, and they can be incredibly motivating. However, they come with significant drawbacks that we need to address. First, let's consider the retention problem. Unless people immediately apply what they've learned in a workshop, they tend to forget it. Even if they do use the information right away, without regular application, that knowledge fades over time. It's just how our brains work. Then there's the issue of staff turnover. When employees who attended a workshop leave, they take that knowledge with them, and new hires miss out unless the workshop is repeated, which can be expensive and logistically challenging. Speaking of logistics, getting everyone in the same place at the same time is always a headache. There's always someone on vacation, out sick, or unable to attend for various reasons, and this leads to knowledge gaps within the teams. Workshops also tend to be a one-size-fits-all solution, which is problematic when you have attendees of varying levels of experience. Some people might be bored, while others will struggle to keep up. And lastly, workshops require intense concentration, which can be exhausting for participants. By the end of a long session, people's attention spans are stretched thin and their ability to absorb information diminishes. So what's the alternative here? Well, I'm a strong advocate for self-learning resources broken down into small focused lessons. These could teach specific skills like how to run a 5-second test or how to edit a page on the CMS. These resources could take various forms, from short videos or step-by-step instructions all the way through to things like checklists. Some content could be universal and purchased off the shelf, like, for example, writing for the web, while other material would need to be custom made specific for your organization. Imagine organizing all of this into some kind of UX playbook alongside your policies, your procedures, your standards, and general educational content like why accessibility matters. You could even integrate these resources directly into the tools that people are using. For example, embedding how-to guides within your CMS so people can access instructions right where they need them. I've found that a lot of these self-learning resources offer numerous benefits to organizations. Benefits such as creating a consistent knowledge base. Everyone is accessing the same information, ensuring standardized knowledge across the organization regardless of when they joined. Also, this information allows self-paced learning. Staff can engage with the material when it's most relevant to them and revisit as needed, accommodating different learning styles and schedules. And it's always available. No waiting until the next workshop to learn crucial skills. They get immediate access, which can significantly reduce downtime and boost productivity. They're also scalable. Once created, these resources can be used by unlimited numbers of employees across various departments and locations, and that makes them very cost effective. After all, after the initial implementation and investment, ongoing costs are minimal compared to repeating workshops endlessly. And that offers a high level of return on investment over time. They're also very flexible, easy to update and expand as processes and technologies evolve, ensuring learning material remains current and relevant. And it allows for personalized learning. Employees can focus on areas that are most relevant to their role or their skill gaps, creating a more tailored experience. And all of this can be measured as well. Digital learning resources will include analytics, allowing you to track engagement and assess training's effectiveness. And together, this creates a continuous learning culture. These readily available resources encourage employees to take ownership over their professional development and foster a growth mindset. And finally, it's particularly good for remote teams. Self-learning material is valuable for organizations with a lot of remote workers or multiple office locations, ensuring consistent training regardless of their physical location. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we should completely do away with workshops. They're still very valuable, especially for team building, brainstorming, or tackling complex problems that would benefit from group discussion. But they shouldn't be our only or even our primary method of training and knowledge sharing. By investing in a robust set of self-learning material, you're not just training your current staff, you're building a knowledge infrastructure that can serve your organization for years to come. It's about creating a culture of continuous learning where employees are empowered to seek out information and improve their skills on an ongoing basis. So the next time you're tempted to schedule yet another workshop, ask yourself, is this the most effective way of sharing your knowledge? Or could we create a resource that will make a more lasting impact?